Everyone, welcome to Simply Shari. Yes, I've changed the name. I think this one works a bit better than Opinions with Shari. So today is Relationship Wednesday. Today I think I'm going to talk about compromise. It's something I'm not very good at, to be honest. It's my way or the highway, and it's terrible. So I've been in a relationship for over 5 years. It's like when you're in a relationship over 5 years, you kind of stop counting. I don't know if you guys do, but I do. So I'm saying it's about 6 or 7. Oh God, it's really bad. I don't know, isn't it? Oh, I don't know. Anyway, so compromise. If you want things to work out, you have to learn to compromise. And I'm talking about this because it's something I go through every day. Even after 6-7 years together, it's still difficult to compromise, but it's a must, honestly. You compromise what you want for your children, you compromise what you want from each other, you compromise what you're going to watch on TV. Throughout the whole relationship, you must compromise. If you're like me, sometimes you might have to just take a step back and think of the bigger picture and remember it's not just you. It's not just your feelings. There is another person here who wants to spend, life together. But it's not going to work out. If you're stuck in your way, that it must be your way in your head. Because in my head, I'm always right. In my head, the way I want to do things is the way it obviously should be done. So why am I in a relationship then? Why am I with somebody else with that mentality? Really? I might as well just do it on my own. No. That's not the way. If you want to be with someone, you have to realise what they think, what they want is important also. And sometimes it's difficult to, accept that and to put that into action. But you have to if you want things to work out. Or else you're going to be living your life, they're going to be living their life, and you'll just be together, not really working. Is this making sense? I don't know if it's actually making sense. In my head, it makes a lot of sense. But, that's just it. Compromise is very important, And if you're with somebody that bites their tongue, even though they're unhappy, or even though they think things should be a certain way and they just bite their tongue and don't say anything about it, it makes it harder, and it makes you think that you're right, that things should be the way you think it should be. So it is important for the other person to say what's on their mind also, and you to give them the opportunity to put their points across, and not just be a bulldog. Oh, it has to be this way, it has to be this way. No, you have to compromise. I know it's hard because now I'm still, learning. And sometimes I fall. I get it wrong sometimes. Most time. I get it wrong and I'm, like, what is this person saying? Of course I know. I'm a grown woman. Anyway, sorry. It's just hard. You have to compromise. That's just the be all and end all. Has to be a leader, a follower. People say, it has to be equal. It's a bit difficult being equal. I don't know, maybe it can be equal, but I just think in a relationship you have to compromise. Sometimes you have to sit back and just let the other person flow. That's just it, really. Compromise. Lesson for today. Compromise. I don't know if this makes sense to me because of my experiences. It makes sense, but maybe to you guys it doesn't. I hope it does. Anyways, that's it for me today. Friday will be Random Friday. If you know me, I'm very random. I don't know what we're going to talk about on Friday. Till then. Okay. Love, peace, happiness. Bye bye.